Hey everyone, we're Team Flamingo, and today we'll be presenting our project plan for the substance use awareness campaign we've designed for George Brown College. Slide. This campaign is a wellness-focused initiative aimed at addressing substance use among George Brown College students. It's designed to reduce stigma, increase awareness, and connect students to resources that can help them make healthier choices. Using a structured project management approach, we developed a plan that is realistic, cost-effective, and capable of having real impact on the student community. Slide. This campaign was created in response to concerns that students are turning to substances to cope with stress, homesickness, and academic pressure. Our key activities include peer-led education, expert-led workshops, targeted social media content, and on-campus booths supported by printed materials. Off to the next person.
Hi everyone, my name is Israel. I'm talking about key activities and target audience. The focus of this project is improve student well-being across all GBC campuses. First, we will create social media content to connect to students online, use relevant messages and useful tips to raise awareness. Second, we will set up educational stands on campus, offering resources and speaking directly with students. Third, expert-led workshops will be held in person. These will provide guidance on stress management, mental health, and support services. We will also distribute flyers, posters, and digital materials to reach more students across different platforms. Lastly, we are working closely with students, unions, and health professionals to ensure the information is accurate, helpful, and well supported. Our main audience is GBC students, especially those who are new to Canada or are feeling isolated and stressed. They are often at high risk and need more support and connection. Next.
Starting with the key problem, many students are hesitant to seek help for substance use due to stigma, shame, or lack of awareness. This often leads to higher risks, academic struggles, and long-term health consequences. Now, looking at the business case, our campaign aligns with GBC's mental health priorities by raising awareness and encouraging early engagement with available support services. This not only benefits individual students, but also helps ease pressure on campus health resources and promotes a healthier, more proactive student body. This initiative helps ensure that all students at GBC have access to the support they need while reinforcing the college's commitment to inclusion and mental well-being. At this point, I'd like to pass it over to Diana.
Thank you. So we conducted several surveys over a period of 7 weeks and at different George Brown campuses. And we found out that the main cause why students don't seek help is because of the stigma and lack of education. We also found out that they are more likely to engage with non-traditional content like peer-led, peer-led, which feels more relatable as well as content presented through social media. Now, going back a little bit to the money part of the project, while the main focus of the campaign is obviously the well-being of the students, the return of investment can also be very interesting for the stakeholders. With just an initial investment of $3,800, the return of investment can be between 145% and 395% just by retaining one student who would otherwise drop out of school because of substance abuse.
Hi, I'm Priyanka Kadu, and today I will talk about our project approach. So, our campaign will roll out step by step to make sure we engage people while staying within the budget. So, our plan is for 7 weeks. In first 2 weeks, we will focus on planning, coordinating with SMEs, and creating content. And by week 3, we will launch our print material, digital media, and start building awareness. In week 4, we will send our messages through social media and targeted GBC email announcements. And then in week 6, we will set up physical booths at campus for one day to create direct engagement with candidates. And finally, in week 7, we will deliver in-person workshop to wrap up our campaign. So this mix of online and in-person activities will help us to reach and engage our audience effectively. Next.
Hi, I'm Jen, and as the project manager, it will be my responsibility to monitor the project to ensure we stay within our scope, on time, and on budget. I will do this by conducting daily team meetings with the project team. These will be in person at the close of each day. These meetings are intended to highlight what went well and what needs improvement. Reporting to the sponsor and client will be on an as-needed basis with a minimum of weekly check-ins. Check-ins with the project sponsor and customer can take place via conference call and/or email. A final presentation will be given to the sponsor at the end of the 7-week project. Throughout the project, the subject matter experts will be consulted while they're on site to ensure the vision is being achieved. The team members' key performance indicators will be measured by comparing task completion, quality of work, speed, time tracking, collaboration, and attendance and availability. And now I'll turn it over to my colleague.
Hi, this is Vinay. I'm to talk about the cost breakdown. So our plan is to finish the project at an estimated cost of $3,500. Our plan is to spend the money on the following requirements, such as social media campaign, which includes graphics, captioning, and etc. A workshop facilitation, print materials, booth supplies, and web content development, which coordinates with the GBC IT team. We also included the volunteer training, which includes light refreshments and stuff. And also, we know that there needs to be a buffer to have some extra expenses. So we included the miscellaneous expenses here as well. Also, I want to add that although this initiative doesn't generate direct revenue, the returns are significant when we consider the reduced strain on health services, fewer substance-related incidents, and also the improved student satisfaction and college reputation. Thank you. I'll going to pass it to my next teammate.
Well, like any other project, this one also comes with risks. Here we have focused mainly on three ones. Obviously, the worst one would be a low engagement, right? Um, what is our mitigation plan? We are planning on boost visibility via social media, drop in class announcements, and have incentives for students to go to the booths and attend the workshop. The second risk would be the expert speaker not being available for the event. Our contingency plan is to maintain a backup list of speakers and virtual delivery options. That way, if by any chance one of the speakers cannot go, we can always set a virtual workshop. Finally, we have the technical issues. While these would have a very high impact on the campaign since half of it is virtual, the likelihood of this happening is very low. We can always conduct test runs ahead of the launch, and you can always have, like, well, we as a team can always have an IT contact on standby.
Additional preventive measures. To make sure everything runs smoothly, we've planned several preventive measures. First, our team will meet every week to review our progress and use dashboards to track any risks early. To help us take action before problems grow. Secondly, all content will be carefully proofread and reviewed. We want to make sure everything is correct, respectful, and culturally sensitive. Third, we've created backup material in case we face delays with printing or stand setup. These steps help us stay organized, keep our message clear, and make sure we are always ready, even when changes come up.